What's your life?
Man, I spend way too much money.
What are you talking about? It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Everything's always paid, except for my credit cards are.
How? How do you use this? How do you watch the Oh, pisses me off. That pisses me off.
I do want to move on to getting my bachelor's in accounting, but it doesn't make sense.
What does he do? How old is he?
21?
Okay, I think he can get a job.
He can, but he also can't. He's autistic. Technically, I'm enabling his behavior. Technically, my rent itself is only $800, and I spend the other $500 for his rent.
Will you cut them up?
Physically cut them? Probably not. But
Why? Why would you not be? So you don't actually care. The most delusional woman I've ever met. That's what it was on April 3rd, 2024. Welcome back, Aria. It's nice to have you.
Mm-hmm.
Has life been good? It's been a bit. It's been like a year.
Mostly good. Mostly good.
Mostly good? Good.
Yeah.
Well, just to recap what happened last time, you know, you were going crazy. Well, first of all, you were working an hourly job at $21.50. You're getting about $33,600 a year. You're a seafood lead at H-E-B.
Yes.
So that's still true.
I've been promoted.
Good job. Well done.
Yes, you know.
What is that? What do we got?
I'm an ADM now, so that means
no one knows what that is.
So that means that I'm an assistant department manager.
Yeah. What are you making?
I'm making only like $2 more, $23.63.
Well, but you're headed in that direction because I know people make actually like good careers at H-E-B.
Yeah. So if I get the next promotion, I'd become an hourly department manager, which means that I'd become available for commissions. No, not commissions. Bonuses every quarter.
Like store performances and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, you had a shopping addiction. You were maxing out credit cards. You were supporting your brother who you needed to cut off if we're being completely honest.
Yeah.
So, well, first of all, actually, that's when I thought my producer was autistic. That was kind of a famous clip of the show.
He's autistic.
Okay. So's my producer. Sorry, he's not autistic. I thought... What the fuck? I'm sorry. I thought he was.
No, my younger.
Autistic? Well, I thought you told me once you were autistic. No. It was not autism. It was ADHD. Mm-hmm. I got them confused.
Yes.
Sure. And just so much intertwined with the family. Had a car that you financed with your sister because your sister didn't have any credit. Mm-hmm. She bought the car, your sister's car, within the same month. Mm-hmm. It was brutal, man. And I wanted you to just close accounts, cut up the cards, and just fix that.
Yeah.
Let's start with the sister and the intertwined finances and the brother situation. What has changed there? Has anything changed there?
Actually, it was like a really hard thing of setting boundaries. I worked with my therapist about that. But so I basically cut off my brother financially, except for little things here and there. Like if you need.
What's the little things here and there?
Like maybe like, hey, I just need help buying.
Why would he need that?
Well, because his food stamps doesn't cover it. Like,
why is he on food stamps?
Because he's unemployed.
Why is he unemployed? Why can't he go to H-E-B?
We know why he's unemployed. He just doesn't want to work.
There you go. You do not give him anything. You do not give him a single cent. You are rewarding that.
Fair.
You're okay with that? You're okay with rewarding him being unemployed?
Like it.
Then why do you do that?
Because it's like a $10 bottle of detergent.
It is, but him. He could be stinky. He needs to go work. He's a leech right now. He is leeching. Our food stamps should cover and help people that become unemployed, cannot take care of their families. Absolutely. He is able to sustain himself because you help him and we allow him to mooch, and it's unacceptable.
Like, my mom pays for the rent and everything now.
There we go! So us taxpayers have to take care of him because you guys support him. That is what is happening, and it is disgusting. It is disgusting. He is a leech. He has autism. He is not limbless.
Yeah.
He can work a job. He is high functioning, correct? That's what we established last time.
Yeah.
He can have a job just like everyone else that is high functioning.
I don't know. I try to stay away from him now. Unless it's for something basic that my mom doesn't cover, or my dad. It's because my dad is also more involved now. So, like, I'll probably
more involved with him?
Now.
In what ways? Supporting financially or telling him to grow the f*** up?
Both.
No.
But
it's kind of one or the other.
But honestly, I'm not around often that much anymore to be seeing what's going on over there.
Why?
Because I live on my own now. I completely
I know that was a big goal last time.
Yeah. Because I had a roommate before and not anymore.
Can you afford it? What hits your account on a monthly basis?
What do you mean?
Money.
Like $30, $100.
Oh, $3,800. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Before taxes.
How we living?
Well, I got my own I got my little apartment.
How does life feel financially?
It feels a little constricted because of mistakes I made along the way.
From a year ago?
Of course, the cards that are still there, and then having.
No, that's not how it works. It's not. Of course, the cards are still here. There have been people that were here 6 months ago where the cards are not here anymore. In fact, like the last 3 or 4 uploads we've done on this channel. So of course the cards are still here. No, that is not a given. It would not be. In fact, I know what plan I gave you.
Yes.
Here we go. Immediate actions. Cut your family financial ties immediately. Start chucking away at the debts. Pay off all the debts besides the car. Doing minimum monthly payments. Follow the budget. Focus on getting your degree. Getting a high-income job. It sounds like we're sticking with the HEB career path, which is not a bad thing. By mid-30s, save up for a 10% down payment on a house. And you were a 0.5 Amber financial score out of 10.
Yes.
Please. Tell me, what is this? Of course.
Well, of course I'm saying they're still there. I'm saying they're still there.
Yeah, but you said of course. Is this a given?
Because you can see that they're still there.
Well, I don't know what's in them. They could be paid off. They could be $0 balance cards. I haven't looked at them. I go in blind.
No, they're not paid off. They're still there because...
Now, why are they still there?
Okay, to be fair, I wasn't prioritizing. I wasn't prioritizing it.
We talked about prioritizing it, though.
I didn't.
Okay, this is what annoys me, because we get an annual report from everyone that's been our guest, median guest, $10,000 paid off in 10 months. That's great. It would probably be better if you weren't there.
Yeah.
And that's you're f***ing us. You're f***ing yourself, f***ing your family, f***ing whatever future you have. Your coworkers too, because you're probably a little more stressed at your job because you're bringing finances to it, because everyone does. When you're stressed outside of the job, you're stressed in the job. When you're stressed in the job, you're stressed outside of the job. That's how it always works. Yeah, but there's always a little underlying stress. You may be a little shorter one day. You never really know.
Oh no, I don't crash out on my partners. That's not good.
Not crash out. It's not going nuclear. But you often are able to make better decisions if you are not stressed in life. And financial stress in American life is one of the leading causes for stress in the American life, because we are very consumer driven.
Yes.
Okay, so what did you prioritize? Living by yourself?
Living on my own.
Why? Why is that more important?
Cutting my family off.
You don't have to cut them off.
Financially.
Okay.
I don't send my sister money anymore.
Well, but that's
my mom
a few
covers
phone
my
calls.
brothers. No.
This has been a year.
It's been a big deal. And then I also did get in a big car accident where my car was a total loss.
Oh my. Okay, insurance though?
Yeah, insurance, they covered it, but then I was in a rental for a while, and then
the insurance didn't cover that?
They didn't cover it for as long as they.
Well, you have to have that on your insurance.
Well, no, yes. So they covered like the 30 days, but it took 30 days for them to declare my car a total loss. So then I was paying out of pocket for it. And then I had a big fallout with my then roommate because
What?
Yes.
Why?
So we broke our lease.
What was the fallout?
I don't want to get too juicy into the details, but so basically,
we love to hear. I see Lindsay in the background.
We do love the tea.
What the amount of leaves that you're willing to provide? All right, let me guess. When you left your last job, you also left behind a 401k, didn't you? That's okay. Most people do. But here's the problem. That account is still out there, and chances are you're not managing it. Or worse, you're paying unnecessary account fees, and no judgment, but 25% of all 401ks are literally lost. And it's not your fault. Rolling over a 401k sounds like some bureaucratic escape room.
What the is this?
You've got to call your old employer, hunt down paperwork, and maybe even deal with snail mail. What year is it? Thankfully, today's sponsor, Capitalize, fixes all of that. They help you find your old 401k, even if you have no idea where it is. Then you choose the IRA you want, whether you already have one or want to open a new one, and Capitalize handles the entire rollover for you, start to finish. Done. So don't let your retirement money drift into the void. Roll it over with Capitalize today by clicking the link in the description below. Now, back to the episode.
So I tried to be very honest with her and open with her, and I would have my boyfriend over, but not disrespectfully, we just want to spend time together.
Yeah, he's your boyfriend.
Apparently that was a big problem.
Well, what did she?
Because she's painfully single.
What did she say?
She said, "Do you always need to have him over? And why don't you spend time with me?" And so it came to a point where it was weird, you're my friend, right? But
I can try to empathize. Maybe she wants her space. I know it's a co-space.
He's not.
And if he's literally there every day, maybe she feels like I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. I'm probably more on your side, but How often was he over?
Probably like maybe 2 times a week. And then that one time is...
And did you guys not hang out much? You and her one-on-one?
Oh, well, we lived together, so...
But hang out?
Like actively hang out? Probably like once or twice too.
Okay.
But it came to a point where it was like I'm getting home from work. I'm tired. I need to do my things. I shouldn't have to spend most of my day with you.
Yeah.
And it's like you need to have your own life. I'm my own person. I have things that I need to take care of.
Absolutely.
And
so what was the big crash out then?
The big crash out was over Thanksgiving dinner because I didn't clean the kitchen. And I was honestly just fed up with her shit. And there was things that I wasn't telling her because she would like have like a temper tantrum in the common areas while I was like in my room. Mm-hmm. She was like slamming cabinets and shit. And she's not going to be happy to see this, but like I don't care because she like cut the whole friend group off, which was weird.
Oh.
And then she called me after the deposit cleared and she was asking me for money, but I didn't have the money from the deposit because I already spent it.
For fuck's sake.
She was like, can you dip into your savings?
Why'd you already spend it?
I paid it towards my credit card.
Okay. Let's see if that's sustained.
And then she called me. She was asking me for money. She's like, hey, can you send me back the half of the deposit because I'm in the negative right now and they took the money out. And I said, oh, well, why'd they take the money out? And she didn't tell me. She was just like, can you just send me back the money? I thought she was being sketchy because like I just don't trust her anymore. And I was like, no, I don't have it because I used it to pay a bill because I did. She's like, well, I'm in the negatives right now. Do you have anything in your savings that you can funnel me until this money clears? And I was like,
So what happened in the end?
Well, thanks for blocking my phone number. I'll just never talk to you again.
Oh my gosh.
No, I didn't I literally blocked her number after she sent me my half because she blocked me on every social media ever, including Spotify, which is crazy to me.
That is fucking crazy.
That's crazy to me. Respectfully, like I wasn't going to block her or nothing.
Okay. Let's talk about the debt. Again, last time you were at 0.5%.
Yes.
No, not 0.5%. 0.5 out of 10 was your Hammer financial score.
Yes.
And again, as always, if you want your Hammer financial score, CalebHammer.com or link in the description below. Mm-hmm. Capital One Venture. Last time it was $4,820.26 at 30% interest. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's higher. It's at $5,186.63. The fuck? What? What happened?
What? Honestly.
What, are you shocked? You didn't know?
I know. I look at the number, but honestly, like, I still have the spending problem.
Has anything changed for the positive other than just making more money to blow in the last year?
Kind of. In your life circumstances.
What?
But
life circumstances, cutting your family off, and then you funneled that money to you. What are you spending on?
Well, I have the car I bought.
The new car.
Yes, a decision made out of stress. I actually went last week.
No, you wanted that car.
No, I didn't even care about the car that much.
Did you? We'll get it. Tell me about this card. Let's find out. Let's find out.
The car.
Listen, are you using our budgeting app?
No.
You get premium forever.
No, I didn't even know that you had this.
Oh my. App. Okay, download the budgeting app before you leave.
I'll download that
before you fucking leave. Sorry, before you leave, you get the premium version forever. If you don't want to turn out like this, download the budgeting app. If you get the annual version of the premium, I send you the cookbook signed directly to you, directly to your doorstep. Just have to fill out the sheet proving that you signed up for annual. Okay. $173 minimum monthly payment. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, purchases. Shock. $121.72 of interest. My gosh.
Yes.
It's a car wash. Where do you live again?
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck I thought I was whenever I was like, oh, I make money now. And I was like, here, I'll put it on the card. And then I was like, wait, no, I shouldn't do that. Yes.
Where do you live?
I live in Houston.
Yeah, you don't need a car wash.
I don't. And I was like, okay, I'll cancel it. But then it remembered.
Fucking stupid.
I know.
Oh, I'm so glad I've had 4 positive follow-ups in a row to just make up for just how ridiculous this is already. Okay, yeah. Capital One. Let's see. Last time we were at $324.83 with a 30.74% interest. If this is higher, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's at $1,000. It's at $1,000. What? Why? Why are they higher?
Why are they higher?
Higher. Yes. Why?
I I can't remember what I put on that card.
Oh, for my dick. Oh.
I didn't look at the statements. I sent them to you guys quickly.
You don't even look at your statements?
No, because I'm not really spending on them that much.
Oh, for off. $160 spending on here. Shut the up.
160.
Car wash the last one. $160 is a shit ton of money. That is. What are you talking about? What are you possibly talking about? $160? Want to know what $160 is? $160. $160, 34. That is 5 times your minimum monthly payment. You could have made 5 times your minimum monthly payment on one card. You have no respect for the dollar. Me, I'm about to lose it.
Okay.
It's just for tolls. You don't need the tolls. You live in Texas. You do not need the tolls. It gets you there quicker. You do not need the tolls.
That might have been when I was taking 288 to work, and I shouldn't have.
Sure, and you probably shouldn't have, because you don't have money. It made your card go up. Interest is accruing. This is dumb as a fucking tit.
Yes.
You've had a late fee this year.
Yeah, I've realized.
Oh, okay.
Not you throwing it at my face.
Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. What are we doing?
What am I doing?
Late fees. Higher balances. So far. You're killing me, dude. I want you to... Our median guest does so well, and you could be them. Your life could be so much better. I don't understand. I don't understand why do you not want better? Why do you not want better?
I do want better.
Then why aren't you doing better?
Because I bought a car out of... in a stressful situation. And
it's just the car.
Yes, it's just the car.
When I go through here, it's only going to be the car. Why would you allow yourself to get a big payment?
Because here's what I did. So I still had my old car on my credit because it took my insurance forever to process the total loss. So I said, okay. I went to the dealership and I just picked a car that was decent. Well, not decent, but like good because I know, like, how do I say? I went to the salesman that we've bought cars from for years.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's a salesman. It's not a pastor.
It's not a pastor. But I knew that he had some type of leeway in helping us.
Yeah, leeway of getting commission from you.
Okay, fair.
It's a salesperson. Oh,
so I bought a car out of a high, when I was really stressed, and I honestly do regret it. I tried to trade it in 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But the negative equity is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get there. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let you know a little inside secret. I've basically given up in this conversation.
Fair.
Because what a fucking joke. And this is not what follow-up should be, and it's disgusting. Quicksilver. Up from $184.78 to $674.79.
Yes, but that was for paying
$71 of purchases.
Paying the deposit.
$71 of purchases.
Yes. Also from paying the deposit.
$71 of purchases. Yes.
From paying my deposit on my apartment and applying the application for it. Home Depot?
All Home Depot. Just buying some 2x4s. What the fuck are you getting?
How much was the amount?
There were 2 purchases.
Which was?
$39.31. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I bought the shower curtain rod for my apartment. And I think it was something
else.
And I think it was something else too.
Oh, good. A brand new card.
Yes.
What are we fucking doing? I am gonna not take for granted again when members in the audience take our programs and change their life, when people on the show take our programs and change their life, and I hear about it, I'm just like, yeah, it's kind of exciting, but I don't get like it's like I need to just take it for, I don't want to take it for granted. I just need to fucking celebrate, because this is, what the fuck are we doing? Backwards, $2,574.82. $62 minimum monthly payment. $365 for purchases. Oh, good. Oh, good. Getting some bullshit, Dairy Queen, bullshit, Domino's, bullshit, Clutch City, bullshit, McDonald's, H-E-B, BS, Salon, Nails, Uber, Parking, BS, Auntie Anne's, BS.
Yeah.
Joke. Okay. Do I not have the car? Okay, tell me, what's owed on the car?
$32,000.
What's the interest rate?
13%.
Up from $11,000 last time, guys.
Yes.
Minimum monthly payment.
$660.
What's it worth, the trade-in?
I think they gave me like 22.
Yeah. Okay. And is your sister car still on your...
On me? Yeah. Because she hasn't refinanced it.
$300 in our checking account.
That is my cheapy little savings.
Gun. McDonald's. Bullshit. Speed Queen. Bullshit.
No. Speed Queen is a laundromat. I gotta wash my clothes.
You don't have a washer dryer?
In my apartment?
Yeah.
No.
If you get a cheap used set, it'll probably save you more money over
There's no connections.
Huh?
I don't have the connections.
Oh, okay. Fine. Fair enough. Keep doing what you're doing then.
Yeah.
$500 in here. It went down from 1,000, so yeah, great. Okay. Great. Mm-hmm. What are we doing?
What am I doing?
What the what are your you went complete reverse. You went completely reverse. I've gotten upset at people that haven't changed much, but you went reverse. You got worse, and I'm just... What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? You already know what to do. I told you what to do. So what the can I do right now?
Well, nothing. It's on me.
You're damn right. So this conversation's done. Hammer financial score, you. -1 out of 10.